Okay, let's talk about a book that chances are you've definitely seen somewhere. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I mean, this thing is a giant in the personal finance world, one of the biggest sellers ever, and its promise? To pull back the curtain on how the rich really build their wealth.
But here's the thing. The book's been around for a while now. So does its advice still work today? I mean, is it timeless wisdom, or is it just totally outdated? That's the huge question we're diving into. And to even begin to answer that, we've got to start with the one big idea that everything else in the book hinges on.
Right, so if you want to understand this book, you really only need to get one thing. It's the absolute foundation. Everything, and I mean everything, comes down to this one super simple but really powerful idea.
Okay, first up, what's an asset? Well, according to the book, it's dead simple. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket. That's it. So think about something like a rental property bringing in rent each month, or maybe stocks that pay you dividends, money flowing to you. And then, of course, you've got the opposite, a liability. And just like you'd guess, this is anything that takes money out of your pocket. We're talking about your car payment, your credit card debt, even the mortgage on the house you live in. All that stuff that just constantly pulls cash away from you.
So let's put them side by side. You see, assets are your best friends. They work for you. Liabilities, on the other hand, are working against you. And this is the core argument of the whole book. Wealthy people pour their energy into buying assets. Everyone else? Well, they spend their lives buying liabilities that they think are assets. That's a huge distinction. Okay, so with that concept in mind, let's get into the good stuff. What is it about this book that gives it so much staying power? Well, here's a hint. Its biggest strength isn't some secret formula. It's all about completely changing how you look at the whole game of money.
And this quote right here, it perfectly sums up the book's appeal. The whole idea is that your real wealth isn't what's on your paycheck. It's what's between your ears, your financial smarts. The goal is to teach you how to see opportunities, to get how money actually works, so you can stop being just a worker and start being an owner.
So really the best part of the book isn't a step-by-step guide. It's a total mindset shift. It's basically designed to, rewire your brain. It makes you challenge all the stuff you've been told, like the classic, your house is your biggest asset. And instead, it gets you to see the entire world through that one simple lens. Does it make me money or cost me money?
All right, and this is a big but, we have to talk about the other side of this. For all the good motivational stuff, this book has gotten a ton of heat over the years. And honestly, a lot of it is for pretty good reasons. So what are people complaining about? Well, for starters, the advice can be super vague. It's like, go find great deals. Okay, but how? It also pushes some really risky strategies, like taking on a lot of debt, which can absolutely blow up in your face if you're not careful. Plus, a lot of the examples just feel old, like from a time before the internet changed everything. And that really gets to the heart of the problem people have with it. The book is amazing at pumping you up, getting you fired up to build wealth. But it's really, really light on the actual how-to. It doesn't give you the specific, safe, practical steps to get there. It gives you all the why, but almost none of the how.
So, where does that leave you? Is the book useless? Not at all. The question is, how do you pull out the good stuff without getting burned by the bad? Well, we've boiled it all down to 3 solid takeaways for today's world.
Okay, here's your playbook. Number 1, definitely adopt the mindset. That part's gold. Start looking at your own finances and ask, is this an asset or a liability? Number 2, question the methods. Seriously, be skeptical of the super risky stuff he talks about. The economy is a different beast now. And finally, number 3, think of this book as the spark, not the whole fire. Use it to get motivated, but then go find specific, up-to-date advice from people who know what they're talking about for your actual strategy.
So what's the final call? Well, here's how I see it. Rich Dad, Poor Dad isn't really a how-to guide. It's more like a manifesto. Its real value isn't in the nuts and bolts, but in its power to completely flip your perspective on money. It might not give you the detailed roadmap, but you know what? For a lot of people, it's the perfect spark to finally get them to start the car.